Hey everyone, it's Sunflower Spirit. And I wasn't gonna do this, but I'm gonna do a collective reading on the full moon, which happens tomorrow. It's a full moon in Virgo. Um, and I feel this is really important. I'm really drawn to do this. I'm even drawn to do this after like kind of a day that I've had, which I don't want to like make this about me, but I just want you to know that's how important this is to me. That's how important I feel it is for the collective right now, because the full moon in Virgo, what we're feeling right now is we're going through this. The collective right now is kind of going through these processes of, kind of their our traumas are bubbling up to the surface. Our traumas are coming up from our subconscious, and so we're being called to deal with them because when they come up to the surface like that, that's an indication to be called, to be called to kind of like, what are you going to do about it? That's kind of universe, like, what are you going to do about it? And the energy, how if you've been following my readings, I know you probably don't watch all of them, but, if you have watched a good chunk of them the last few days, even week or so, what's come up is this like uncomfortable space, this tension between the opposites. And so that's where this healing is possible. That's why it's so uncomfortable. That's why these activations, these traumas that are activating us now are so intense and so shocking, take you by surprise kind of thing. So I want to check in and I want to see if there's anything. We'll take a look at the energy, which that was just off my intuition, but let's see what the cards say, and then let's see if they have any like good guidance for people. Because I feel like, today you probably had a hard day. Tomorrow might be a hard day as well. So let's see. What do we have? We have walking away. Yeah, I feel like needing to like walk away from something. This is about that trauma, right? This is like you recognizing, this is that oh shit moment. Like I've been, playing into this trauma. I've been like giving it this power and like giving away your power to your trauma, right? Rest and rejuvenation. Yeah, self-care super important the next couple of days. I would say like the next week or so. This energy is pretty potent right now. Um and I think there's other things happening with, in the astrological world, storm warning. Yeah, there's a lot going on right now. So, important, get rest and rejuvenation. Something you need to walk away from. I feel like there's some, it's going to be activating. It might be hard to walk away from, remembering to kind of walk away from. We have man holding a heart. So this could have to deal with your relationships, or there could be, if you're masculine energy, it could be like a male figure or just masculine energy, because we all have male and female energy. So it could be a woman who's in masculine energy. Could be some significance with a connection here, or maybe there's like trauma bubbling up from the surface regarding connections due to some like significant romantic connection at this time. We have door to personal healing and happiness. Yeah, again, like with that self care, making sure not to give away your power, making sure that we're being deliberate about how we choose to act and behave and speak, that we're not reacting from that trauma space, but we're giving ourselves a chance to respond. The thinking man. Yeah, for some of you, there's some masculine energy. I feel like there is a masculine energy going on right now. I can't remember what it is. I'm sorry. I'm not like the best astrologer, but or even like an astrologer at all, really. I'm learning with the cards. I'm learning. We have anxiety. Yeah, there's activation points coming up. I do feel like there is some sort of like masculine energy, something dealing with a masculine energy that is due to like connections, romantic connections, the connections that you've had in your life that's really activating at this time, really coming up for you strongly, and having to deal with that, because a trauma response ultimately is an anxiety response. It's just a little bit different of how, it can just manifest differently. Angel of balance. So rely on your angels, your guides, your higher self, your God. universe to kind of help you with this. There is opportunities with this. There is opportunities for healing. However, it's just going to feel kind of shit right now. It's just going to feel, it's going to take some perseverance, I guess. Happy family. Yeah, so maybe also, yeah, there's something coming out about connections, like activating connections. We have second chakra, Archangel Ariel, and this is your sacral chakra, which has to deal with your sexuality. So that could be like with the connections and also your creativity. Um, so there is going to be enlightenment here. I do see enlightenment, but there's a little bit of a storm. We can see there's definitely like a little bit of a storm. So needing to really like kind of find your peace within that storm here. Um, and what is it that you need to walk away from? There's something here about relationships that's giving you anxiety. Your anxiety is a messenger. It's trying to tell you something. It's trying to tell you something from what you need to walk away from. What do you need to walk away from with this man holding a heart? Masculine energy, something in your connections, something in your relationships. It is holding you back from this door to personal healing and happiness. Um, and then also, kind of like being more logical. I think it's interesting how we have the heart man over here and we have the thinking man over here, like the head man over here. So it's like, and then we have the door to personal healing and happiness is in between, like the head and the heart. So this is like that space, this is that space that's uncomfortable. They're saying do what you can to rest and rejuvenate, to ground yourself. Do what you can to find your balance. I always see this as kind of like the temperance card. So kind of like tempering those stronger visceral reactions, those stronger emotions. But I want to take some tarot on top of this. We're just going to take some tarot on top of this and see what else we have for the full moon in Virgo. But yeah, there's definitely something you're dealing with connections, something that needs, head between head and heart. I think that's where the discomfort is. And you also, between head and heart is also this, I feel like there's like this push pull energy of like getting your needs met, like your self care, like getting your self care. There's definitely some sort of trauma response here. You're ultimately wanting this happy family and you're wanting these like good connections with others, but I do see like with the anxiety here, you could be possibly like, holding yourself back from, having all this abundance here that we have in the middle here. But let's see. I want to see, if the tarot says anything else or if the tarot brings anything else to light. Because, yeah, this is challenging energy to work with. And I think this is, I was just called to do it. I was like, I don't know if I should, but I felt called to do it because I feel like it's a bigger collective problem than just my problem. So let's see what we have. What else? We have Page of Pentacles, and then the Death card came out. Yeah, so transformation. This is like an opportunity to heal this inner child. This inner child wound has to deal with your self-confidence, like how you see yourself, how you relate to the world. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So storm warning, feeling like you're lacking in abundance. Maybe there's an epiphany with your physical world stability too. Like there's something changing here and your inner child is healing something that's going to show you something within your physical world stability. We have the Queen of Wands here. So this is kind of like, recognizing where your power is with this, not giving your power away to somebody just because you're kind of a people pleaser or you want to, gain their love. That's like codependency there. What's this door to personal healing and happiness? The High Priestess. Yeah, you know what to do. There are like some mysteries here, but you ultimately do have like the intuitive knowledge that you need. There is an opportunity for a new beginning here, for an opportunity for, change and growth, transformation. What's this thinking man? The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's something here about your physical stability, your ability to kind of like transmute this energy right now, I'm feeling like. What is this anxiety, please? Anxiety. We have the star. It fell on the floor. But yeah, we have the star here. So this is healing. Yeah, healing this anxiety. There's something that you're wishing for, something that you're hoping for, something you feel really vulnerable about. Like I said, this is a trauma response. Anxiety is a trauma response. So, um, you're hoping to find your power. And how you find your power is by healing this inner child, by allowing this transformation to happen. There needs to be a release of something. You know exactly what this is because we have the high priestess right here in the middle. So your intuition knows. Tap into your intuition. Listen to your dreams. Listen to the signs, the synchronicities. However you get intuitive messages. Angel of Balance. We have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, so again another showing of an opportunity. And then I love how there's these two rainbows, so I'm seeing this similarly. Like, this is the ultimate goal, right? You want this, you want these happy connections, you want everything. But I feel like there is a sacral chakra blockage because we have the devil on the bottom of the deck there. And so that tells me that there's a sacral chakra blockage, which means that you're blocked somewhere within your creativity, your ability to create things, possibly like your sexuality or something having to deal with your sexuality. Um, there's something that needs to be released, something toxic that you're holding on to for ego's sake. So this is like, if you watched, I don't know if you watched my video yesterday, but there was a pile that was like talking about you either go the ego way or you go the way of your higher self. And so this is kind of like reiterating that too. And that's what this high priestess is about. You're going to be liberating yourself. You're liberating yourself by giving yourself what you need. It's time to give yourself what you need. It's time to, do that self care, to figure out like how you could heal these wounds, how you could get your power back, not be like a people pleaser, not have this anxiety about your connections, your relationships, not feel like you have to give away things that you don't want to give in relationships. And we have, the star healing this anxiety, healing this trauma response, recognizing like where your power is. The wand is like, this is like the magician's wand. This is like you being able to kind of wave your magic wand and be like, hey, like, I'm in control of my emotions, I'm in control of my state, and this is this is how it is, this is how it's going to be. So I want to pull, hopefully this isn't too long, I just wanted to pop on here quickly, but I did feel like it was important. So let's pull and see if there's anything else that comes out of relevance that could be helpful for firm foundation. So yeah, there's an obstacle in his way. He still has this big long hike up this mountain. And we have the symbol for fire here with this triangle. So I feel like, there's a lot of passion. You need to put your passion into, working towards getting yourself up this mountain. Yeah, because you feel conflicted and defeated. And that's just your mind. That's you being in your head. That's you being in your head about like not being empowered. Your heart's going to go with this Queen of Wands. Your head's going with this Queen of Pentacles. So this is kind of like if the Queen of Pentacles were in reverse, it'd be like you don't feel like you can make what you want. You feel like you have to manipulate to get what you want. You feel like you're not worthy of what it is that you're looking for. Yeah, this is about your solar plexus chakra. This is about your ability to have that self-confidence with this healing this inner child. The Page of Pentacles, that yellow, is the solar plexus chakra. I'll take one more. And we have triumphant success. So yeah, it's kind of like that perseverance, You have to kind of like, you have to climb the mountain to get there. You can't just get to the top. There's no way to do that. We always want to like skip the hard part of the process, which is like the whole entire point of life, right? We want to skip that part. And that's a natural thing to want to do that, especially if you've been through a lot in life, especially if you've had some trauma in your life. Yeah, stand your ground. This is like the Seven of Wands. Overcoming obstacles, absolutely. And it says you're going to be successful. You're going to have clarity. You need to rely on your self confidence. You need to rely on this intuitive knowing what you already know. You know you deserve this. There's a part of you that knows. So what can you release? What can be released? What is toxic? What is not serving you? What are you like addicted to, stuck to, codependent to? What is a vice that you're using to tell yourself the lie that you don't deserve this? So that's very beautiful. I hope that was helpful. I hope it resonated. I hope you guys can, find some comfort in this full moon and not have it be too crazy for you. But thank you guys so much for stopping by today.